Hello and welcome to episode 51 of the Craving Crypto podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be going over cryptocurrency basics for beginners so that you know all the terminology and that you don't get confused when people start talking crypto trading. So let's get right into this. The total market cap decided to do a panic wick down to $203. In total market capitalization, rejecting off this downtrending resistance level that we have been kind of rejecting off since the top of this rising wedge. Now we do have an uptrending support level down that started at 185, tested at 197, and we're testing it again at current price, 203 billion in total market cap. My primary prediction is still that we break above this resistance level and get to 240 billion. But as you can see, that yellow box that was in the middle is now red because we are below this area, this zone. So we're just kind of watching this price level pretty closely. You guys, if 197 is taken out, I personally think that 5,900 will be taken out on Bitcoin. We'll have a capitulation event. The 5,000 range will be tested, and altcoins will go in for another low as well. I don't think that that's a scenario we'll see based on volume profiles and the setups that altcoins are painting right now, but open-mindedness is really important. So those are the levels that I'm watching currently, but we are getting really tight into this squeeze, so we need to have a decision really within the next 7 days, upward or downward out of this range that we've been consolidating in since August, really since the beginning of August. So I got on coinmarketcap.com and I scrolled down to find the top mover, and literally DentaCoin says it's up 20%, but when you look on multiple exchanges, you cannot see where the price went up 20%. So I found the next best, which is Pundax, and that's up 10% today, which actually shows on some exchanges that it has moved that price. So this is going to be the top mover for the day. If we scroll in from the daily time frame over to probably about the 2 hours, a better one for this one, as you guys can see, this has just had some interesting panic wicks on the upside and the downside right here as it's consolidating sideways. Now, what's kind of interesting with this one is it did an expanded flat correction right here. As you guys can see, this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. So we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. But the B wave was higher than the fifth wave. So this is an A, B, C corrective process. So that's an expanded flat correction when the B exceeds the height of the fifth wave. And as you guys can see, we've consolidated sideways for quite some time now. So if we can break above this horizontal range, since we are increasing with volume significantly as we consolidate sideways. So if we get above this range right here, then you guys, I'd suspect this one to start making higher highs and higher lows. Definitely one to keep your eye on. It could start a nice market cycle out of this move. Either way, on the short term, we need to see it get above this channel and develop more of a trend, but the increasing volume is a good sign for Pundax. So today we're going to be talking about basics and just some of the terminology and things that we talk about as crypto traders. So for the people that are really new to cryptocurrency trading, you guys can get on these exchanges, you can look at these different websites, and you'll have a better idea of what we're talking about, when we're talking about it, and what each part of all the interfaces kind of are and what they do. So the first website and kind of tool that we're going to go over is coinmarketcap.com. So if we head over to coinmarketcap.com, I'm just going to refresh the page here. Now, a market cap is the supply times the value of a coin. So for Bitcoin, we have 17,350,000 Bitcoins. And the price is $6,329 per coin, and that gives us the result of a $109 billion market cap. So that's what a market capitalization is. As you can see, all of the circulating supply is listed of all of these cryptos because crypto is a limited supply, and that is really awesome because it's counter-inflationary rather than inflationary like currencies such as the US dollar. So those are market capitalizations. Now on this you have all the different crypto coins. Now there's Bitcoin, which is the main one, and anything other than Bitcoin is going to be an altcoin. And these altcoins go up in value more drastically than Bitcoin does because they have smaller market caps, so it takes less money to kind of move them up or down. But when Bitcoin is going up, they all kind of go up, and when Bitcoin is going down, they all kind of go down. So they're pretty correlated together. Now, if you click on any of these coins, you'll be able to pull up a chart with the trading volume, the market cap again, the circulating supply, and it'll show you the max supply. So that's the max amount that can ever be created. Down here, you'll be able to see the trading volume. So that's 24-hour volume in each day, wherever you're hovering your mouse. And that is just correlated to the amount of volume across all the exchanges that are connected to this website. If you click under markets, you'll be able to see all of the websites that Bitcoin is traded on. It will show you what website has the most leverage. I mean volume, which is the website that has the most leverage, by the way. And that's bitmex.com. And then you have all these different trading platforms that you can trade Bitcoin on. And it displays the volume of each one here. There's also the social network where it will show you social media feeds, but Bitcoin doesn't actually have any social media feeds. So this is more useful for altcoin markets. Now, if we go back over to all of the different currencies, there's a couple tools on coinmarketcap.com that you can use to better utilize what coins you need to be watching and how to create a watch list on this website so you can go back to those coins later and check on them. So the best way to do this is to go under trending, and then not under trending, my bad. You want to click under view all, and then you can look at 7-day trends and find coins that have strong volume and a strong 7-day trend. Play those, buy dips on them. Or you can find coins that have 30-day trading volume under rankings and 30-day trade volume, and add coins that have good trading volume to your watch list, because these are also likely to be creating cycles on the upside or downside, so there's volatility to be profiting off of these. Now, if there's a coin that you really like and you want to add to your watch list, you can click on this coin, and right here there's a button that says watch, and when you click on this, it'll add it to your watch list. Now, if you go back to coinmarketcap.com, you can click on this watch list right here and go over all the coins that are there. Now, I'm not going to do this because a lot of the watch list coins that I have under here are coins that we have in the watch list for the VIP members, so I don't want to expose that content. Now, but that's where the button is right there. You just click on it. So that's coinmarketcap.com. It's a great resource for searching for all of the different cryptos, finding different ones, clicking on their websites, going to their Twitter accounts, seeing what news, seeing the volume, checking on their 24-hour price change and their 7-day trends. It's a really awesome tool for reviewing the altcoins and the crypto markets. Now, another great tool is going to be tradingview.com. You guys all are fully aware that I am on TradingView all the time. This website is awesome for charting cryptocurrencies. You're not going to have access to every exchange, so there is limitations as to what coins you can chart on here, but you have access to most of the really big coins and exchanges on here. Now, there's other people sharing their charts. I do want to give you guys a warning not to be too religious about following other people's charts. Look at them as a resource of learning and how they're doing things if they're one of the top authors or people that are really good at producing charts on TradingView. Just use it as a platform for learning. Don't sit here and copy exactly what these people are doing. Unless you find somebody that you can do that with. I mean, shoot, if you get a working strategy, I'm not going to tell you not to do that. But just be wary that it is just a resource and you don't want to just blindly follow everything on here or use it as too much of a crutch. It is better to have your own analysis overall. Now, under here, you have access to stock charts, and with all of these different charts, you you look at what's called a ticker. So a ticker is usually like a currency pair, like Bitcoin versus a dollar, or the euro versus the yen, or gold versus the dollar, or gold versus Bitcoin, or there's all these different charts, and it'll show you the value comparison between the two charts. So how many Bitcoins it costs, or I mean how many ounces of gold it costs to buy a Bitcoin, or how many ounces of silver it costs to buy a Bitcoin, or how many dollars does it cost to buy a Bitcoin. So those are currency pairs or ticker symbols, and they usually, like on Twitter, people will do what's called a cash tag, the dollar sign, and then whatever symbol they're trading, BTC, BTC USD, BTC EUR, you know, that's a ticker symbol, that's a currency pair. Now if you click on one of these charts, it's going to pull up. So Tron has been doing a couple falling wedges right here, and a lot of consolidation. Volume is picking up relative to the dropping period that we had in the falling wedge, and there is somewhat of a horizontal consolidation pattern that you can play if there's a bull break or a bear break out of that. But overall, right here, you're going to have all of your charting tools. You've got your trend lines over here on the left-hand side. You've got your Fibonacci tools. You've got your Elliott wave tools, your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s. You can turn on and off volume. And really, TradingView is just a great platform for adding indicators, doing charts, sharing them with your friends right here with copying the images, or publishing them and sharing them with everybody, or even privately if you want to come back later, press play on the chart, see if it went up and down. And TradingView is also really awesome because you've got basically access to all of these different tools such as strategy testers, so that you can come down here, you can create strategies and see how accurate they are. It'll test it over all of the markets and give you a profit percentage of how accurate that strategy is. You've got notes, you've got Pine Editor if you want to create scripts for different indicators, and also you've just got access to so many awesome indicators that other people have created, built-in ones that you can buy if you like. But yeah, TradingView is really awesome. This right here, the prices are determined when you first log in on TradingView are going to be candlesticks. You can double click on them and change them from candlesticks over to lines if you like. I personally do not know why you would do that. I really like candlesticks unless you're just understanding the open and the close of wherever you're at in the chart. But as you can see, you can switch it to the line to understand the open and the close of each point in the market cycle. So TradingView is really awesome for doing the technical analysis on different charts, and that's kind of an overview of it. CoinSignals.trade connects CoinMarketCap.com and TradingView together so that you guys can do the technical analysis on the total market cap like I do right here, or do technical analysis on altcoins or any of the coins that aren't on TradingView.com. You can go ahead and do your analysis with them on CoinSignals.trade. So it's really awesome. That's just a little pro tip. Crypto Watch is crypto.watch. Let me just pull this one right here. It just shows daily 24-hour trends. So a trend is just whether the market is making higher highs and higher lows, or lower lows and lower highs. Right here you can see Ripple down 24% in the last 30 days, because that is actually a 30-day. So we're looking at 24-hour trend is up 0.76%. And you can just look at all of the major cryptos on here. You can also click on one of them if you like. And if you don't like the charting platform that TradingView has, this is an alternative for doing charting on Bitcoin with Crypto Watch. So you guys can see right here, you've got another place to do your charts if you do not like the TradingView platform. Although this one, for some reason, when I click around on stuff, like sometimes you have to double click, sometimes your clicks don't work. I just don't like it as much as TradingView by any means, but this is the one that I started on, the very first cryptocurrency trading website that I really started to use for charting. Aside from just like when I was using Poloniex and using their charts, but this was the one that I kind of liked for the indicators and looking at price action and stuff like that for Bitcoin. And then right here is just a really awesome book and resource that you guys can look at if you want to get a basic understanding of trading in general and understanding markets. Then this is a really good book to go over to do that. Technical analysis of the financial markets. You're going to love it. It'll give you a good overview of trading in general, and it's highly applicable to crypto, even though it technically wasn't written for cryptocurrency trading. So that's the lesson for the day. I really hope that you guys found that useful. We've got both charts right here if you want to review them. Also, you guys, another great resource if you are new to trading in general. You can take your trading to the next level with my VIP course right here, highaltitudecrypto.io/shop. If you really want to get more than just the basics and the beginners and go over the basics and really be able to copy my trades and follow them, it's a really awesome resource for any beginners in this area. So Binance, if you want to do trading on altcoins, coin cap chart right here if you want to review the analysis for the day, Coinigy if you want to do analysis on altcoins, and BitMEX if you want to do leverage trading, plus my Bitcoin address. If you like what I'm doing, you guys can send donations that way. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in today's episode. I hope that you learned something. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and drop them in that box below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next videos. As always, stay profitable out there.